Hi there. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate the fact that you'll take the time to watch these videos to kind of help set up the session that we're going to be covering next. We're going to cover both sessions 1 and 2 next Tuesday, so hopefully you get a chance to look at this video tomorrow, which will be Friday, or over the weekend. I don't really care. But the second session, which is on character, is a really important one. I think we will revisit this topic when I'm with you in person, but I didn't want to wait too much longer because it sets the groundwork for so many things. We talked about values when I interviewed you both times. Values are just so important. And I want you to think about them when you think about your values. I want you to think about them a little bit differently. I want you to really go back in time to when you were a kid. And I want you to think about some of the things you heard from parents, grandparents, coaches, teachers, people who loved you and cared how you turned out. Because very likely you heard them say some things maybe more than once or twice. If it was your mom, you might even have considered it to be a bit of nagging. I know I did that with my mom. But those core values were things that people said because they wanted you to be this honest, caring, compassionate person who was committed to quality, and you just gave it your best effort and you appreciated things instead of taking life for granted. I'm going to have you look at the page in Journey Words that has the compass of values in it. I think it's page 28. And we're going to try to cover as many of those as we can in the workshop. In your workbook, you'll see, I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 for you to work your way through. And then we'll pick and choose the ones that we want to do for the rest of it. Your values guide you. They guide your words, they guide your actions, they guide the things that you create in your own cultures, and they do the same thing in the Wyoming Trails program. We're not going to just put a list of words on the wall and say, these are your values. You're going to make these real. You're going to find the words that go with the values so that as a leader, when you are trying to teach something, let's say related to quality, you've got some words to use in that lesson, as well as words to share with each other. Instead of just saying, oh, yes, well, we're going to be a very appreciative group here. What are the words? Because it can be a lot more than just thank you, although thank you is wonderful. So we're going to think about what are the words and then what are those actions, because actions always speak louder than words. So this is a really important one. And again, we're only going to have about 45 to 50 minutes to work on it as a group. So your pre-work is really important. So I want you to know that I appreciate that. I don't take it for granted. I'm trying to keep these videos short but meaningful, and you have the book to help you as well. So go to the page in the book with the values, and the values that I'm asking you to work through on the handout, they're in the book. So you can use that as a little bit of a cheat sheet for you. So thanks for doing this. I appreciate your effort, and I look forward to being with you via Zoom on Tuesday. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Thanks, everyone.